true purchasing cost. Want to go over for all of you buyers out there that might be on the fence, or those of you that are thinking you might want to buy, the sense of urgency when you understand the true purchasing cost. When buying a home, the cost is more important than the price. My advice to buyers is to look at the cost of purchasing a house more than the price of the home. Obviously, price is a big cost in the equation, but assuming you are not an all-cash buyer, a large part of the cost is the mortgage interest rate. The mortgage rate can have a dramatic impact on the overall cost. Recently, there are more people talking about the possibility that mortgage rates are going to be increasing. I'm not attempting to predict the future interest rates, but wanted to help my listeners understand potential impact on the cost of purchasing a home if interest rates would increase. Even if you think that the market may drop in price, if you believe that the interest rates will increase, the cost of purchasing that home would be more expensive. But I believe price will continue to increase, and I think that cost is going to increase as well. So obviously this is the best time if you can get a better price and a better cost. So if you're purchasing now, you may actually have a little bragging rights after you secure your great price and historical low cost. So if today you could purchase a home for $400,000 with an interest rate of 3.75 and you came in with a 5% down payment, your loan amount would be $380,000. Your principal and interest payment, we're not talking about taxes and insurance, but just the principal and interest payment would be $1,760 a month. You can also avoid paying monthly mortgage insurance with as low as a 5% down payment, so you can get out of paying that PMI. Now, I do want to disclose I'm not quoting interest rates today. They change on a daily basis and are based on qualifying factors, but I think it's a good estimate to go with where the market has been for your 30-year fixed. Now, if you waited to purchase thinking the market is still going to decrease, maybe think the market's going to drop 5%. On that $400,000 home, that would be a drop down to $380,000. With the same down payment of 5%, your loan amount would be less, obviously $361,000. But let's say that the interest rates jumped, and let's say they jumped just 1%. I think that's pretty conservative. When these interest rates start going up, they're not going to just go up 1%, and we're going to see them move up quickly when that time happens. But let's just say 1% at 4 3/4. Your principal and interest payment would now be $1,885. And again, I think that's conservative on an increase when the rates start increasing. So this would be an increase of payment $125. This is with interest rates going up 1% and assuming the price drops 5%. Again, I believe that the team I have in here today is not thinking that our local real estate market is going to drop 5%. But I'm just trying to give you an example of how cost is much more important than price. Now, if you saved $125 a month, with the prices going down 5%, but the rates going up 1%, this actually lowers your buying power by $20,000. So really, it's about buying power. That $125 a month with a low down payment loan is about $20,000 in buying power. Now, on a $20,000 discount with price, just at a 1% increase, you can look at what you're going to be losing out on appreciation. Now, on the interest, over 30 years, we're talking about $60,000 more in interest. So there's a big financial mistake in waiting to purchase, thinking that price might drop a little bit when we're at the ultimate historical low interest rates. Once again, and if you look at what the rates have done in the last couple of years, yes, we've hit an historical low in this low interest rate environment. Once again, lower than they've been in the last 2 years. So just a sense of urgency to get into the market and take advantage of the interest rates and where they're at now. And I think you can get an awesome deal still on prices, because I believe those are going to continue to increase as well. Coming up next in the Money Hour, everyone knows a World Tour, but not everyone gets a 5-star overall satisfaction award. The East Side Real Estate Team with Keller Williams Real Estate in Bellevue, right here on 1150 AM KKNW after the short break.